Hello everyone, welcome to this video. Today I'm going to show you all around my arcade map. This is the map that I'm going to submit for the BAM competition. So yeah, comment down below if you would vote for this or not. But anyways, let's begin the tour. Right, so there's a bunch of machines here. I'm going to show you all of them one by one. And this one I will show you last because this one is very special. And that's a very special thing that I made, so stay tuned for that. First, we're gonna look at this machine, which is the claw machine. It's pretty simple. You go into this hole. It's little blocks which are supposed to be like the prizes, and you have this claw. And then you have this little joystick and a button to grab. Yeah, it's a pretty simple design, but I thought it was pretty cool. I wanted to add glass here, but that doesn't exist in the game yet, so yeah, you can just go through it, I guess. This is a secret place. This is like where all the coins that you put in the machine go. This is like an outlet of the machine. This one's plugged in, and then this one isn't, which is the one I'm going to show you next. This is a turned off arcade machine, which is basically like out of order or something, but yeah. Just a simple arcade machine, a little green and orange design, as you can see. It's not really based off anything. It's just something that I made. But if you go in this coin slot over here, there's actually a little hiding spot with a teleporter, and there you go inside of the screen of the machine, which is pretty cool. Now this is the third machine I built. We're gonna come to that one later. This is actually a Dance Revolution type machine, where you can see like there's little notes that you can hit, and then this is like the dance pad. There's actually two hiding spots in this machine. One over here, you can get teleported in the dance pad. This is inside of it. It's very dark in here, but like it's a pretty good hiding spot. And then the other hiding spot is on the other side with this green block, which is a simple hiding spot. It's just a little spot where you can hide. Nothing special. There's also a little Easter egg that's not a lot of people notice. If you read everything in green and blue here, it says YE. And if you go to the other side and look everything that's orange and red, it says EP, which spells out yeep. So yeah, I think that's a pretty little, just funny little design. Next, we're gonna look at this. This is what I like to call the poker table. These are supposed to be like poker chips, and then these are little cards, and you have a good card stack. And these are kind of like supposed to be dice, which is I think it's a pretty cool thing. There's a lot of hiding spots. I actually used to play a little hide and seek before I was done with a building, and I used to like go over here and hide in this coin while placing it back like this. It's a pretty good hiding spot, but yeah, there's nothing here. There's also one little sneaky hiding spot I built. It's over here. If you remove this pillow, you can go under these cards and just hide here. Pretty simple. Next thing we're gonna look at is this air hockey game. With look, this is the little hockey puck, as you can see here. This is like the area where the hockey puck's supposed to land. And then you have 3 to one of these, which are like supposed to deflect it. And then you have this scoreboard, which has 5-7 and 7-5 on each side. Yeah, it's pretty simple design. There's not really any hiding spots to it. I guess you can hide here, but it's pretty obvious. But yeah, this is just purely for like a little design. I don't think there's anything like where you can hide here. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Next thing I built is this punching bag. Now it's a pretty simple design. It's based off one of those things so you can punch and you can get like a score depending on how hard you punched and how fast the thing was traveling. There's 2 main hiding spots here. There's one where you can like go in here, you can hide in here, and you can place the pillows back. It's a pretty simple hiding spot. There's also a slightly more complicated one where you can hide in here, and you get inside of the machine with another dark area. Which I used to like hide. Like I used to go over here, place a pillow right there, and when a seeker comes in, I ran back and then I ran away, which is a pretty interesting strategy, but it's pretty cool. This next thing is what I like to call the throwing game, where as seeker you can like throw pins at these blocks, and you can also hide in them as a seeker. Down here you can see like some pins that are made, and some extra pillows, which it's like a little fun carnival game. It's based on like one of those carnival games. But yeah, it's a pretty funny thing, I guess. And yeah, it's nothing much to it though. You can hide in here. I actually made a video in here once. You can check it out if you want to, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. This next thing I made is a whack-a-mole, or what I like to call Wack-a-yeep machine. Let me place a camera here real quick, and then I can show it off to you. So there's 6 holes, and they all have teleporters inside of them. So if you go in one hole, you randomly go out of another, and so you can basically play Wack-a-yeep or whack-a-mole, which is pretty funny, I guess. But like, pretty simple, but like it's pretty funny. I had some friends over and they really liked this one. So yeah. Next thing I built is this ticket machine. It's really nothing. It's just something to fill space up, but this is the place where you enter your tickets and it adds on to your credits, basically. It's one of those machines. Pretty simple design. Nothing much to it, but I think it's alright. This is a more special one. This is what I like to call the Icicle race. And basically how it works is it's a race that I added into the game. And you have to go in these teleporters, and then it sends you here, which with these red icicles. And your goal here is basically just to get up. It's like a little parkour level, which is trying to avoid these. These glowing pillars are supposed to try and protect you against some of these ice pillars, but of course they have an explosion radius, so they'll still hit you through them. This last level is a little troll level. I kind of have to like navigate through these, but there's a lot of them on the wall. And then when you win, you get teleported back under the machine, and you can play again. It's a pretty simple design, but I think it's pretty awesome. Final last thing that I will show you before this arcade machine is just a simple controller poster, which is it is exactly what it looks like. It's just a poster, but like I think it's pretty cool. It adds a little bit of a charm to this place. But without any further ado, this is the arcade machine, which is based on the game Pac-Man. There's nothing much to it on the outside, but what the most interesting part of it is the inside, which you can get in, and then there's 2 teleporters here. A yellow one stands for Pac-Man, and the red one stands for the Ghost. And if you go in one of these, you actually end up in a maze, which replicates the Pac-Man maze. This is where the Ghost spawn, and this is where Pac-Man spawns. It's pretty cool, I think. I personally am a big fan of Pac-Man, and since I was building an arcade map, I thought I might as well add these. Also, you have these teleporters which just teleport you to the other side, just like in the game. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool place to hide. I think I worked a lot of time on this maze. It took me quite a while because I had to like build a whole different floor for it. But like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you can come back, and then you're back outside the arcade. Alright, that was the tour for the arcade map. I really hope you guys liked it. I worked really hard on this map. Actually, I started already before VBAM but I wanted to add this. So yeah, if you guys think it's cool, just hit that like button, please. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that was everything about the map. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.